Created by Tyco in 1988, Dino-Riders is an amazing toy line that sadly ended only 2 years after the line was launched. Dino-Riders features the heroic Valorians fighting the evil Rulon Empire on prehistoric Earth, using dinosaurs as allies and weapons against each other. Like most 80s toys, Dino-Riders had a cartoon telling the story of the characters based on the toys. I watched the first episode, and while the cartoon is certainly dated, it was a fairly enjoyable watch. While the show is neat, the real star of Dino-Riders is the toy line. For Dino-Riders, one of Tyco's main goals was to make super accurate, for the time, dinosaur toys, since many competitors were failing to capture that market. As a result, the dinosaur sculpts are absolutely beautiful for an 80s toy line, and the boxes even proudly refer to the dinosaurs as museum-quality replicas. And to their credit, they actually were. The Smithsonian Institute contacted Tyco to reproduce the dinosaurs for their own line of educational learning toys. Aside from the dinosaurs, Dino-Rider sets also came with weapons and armor to equip onto your dinos, with the Valorians favoring smooth, shiny armor and weapon pieces, while the Rulon's armory is sharper and more brutal. Speaking of Valorians and Rulons, each dinosaur set is assigned a faction and comes with corresponding action figures for that faction. I haven't really mentioned it, but while the Valorians were clearly human, the Rulon Empire were all humanoid animals, like the snake guy or this guy with an ant head. So in one set you would get an amazing dinosaur toy, armor and weapon pieces to kit it out, and an action figure to pilot it. I feel like that's kind of an amazing value, especially considering some of the larger sets like the Brontosaurus, which is a huge dinosaur toy plus a literal playset built around his body. One awesome thing I haven't mentioned yet is that because Tyco started as an RC car company, many of the dinosaurs are motorized and can walk around and shake their head. Of course, if we're talking Dino-Riders, we have to discuss the crown jewel of the line, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, who the Rulons have armed to the teeth literally. Like the other large dinosaurs, the T-Rex acts as a playset and action figure in one, with Rulon warriors all over the dinosaur controlling weaponry while the T-Rex stomps forward. This line is so amazing to me. I'm surprised it only lasted a couple years, but back in the 80s, competition was stiff between toy brands, and video games were muscling their way into the kids' market quickly. I really do think there's value in the ideas behind Dino-Riders, and I would love to see a toy line tackle the dinosaurs with Hammond collection level articulation and more articulated action figures. That would be amazing.